I want to tell you a war story with the most unlikely hero. Not a general, not a movie star soldier, a pigeon. World War I, 1918. The Argonne Forest is a maze of mud, wire, and shellfire. An American unit pushes too far and gets swallowed by the trees. Surrounded, cut off, no food, no water, no way to radio out. Hundreds of men, exhausted and bleeding, wait for help that isn't coming. Worse, their own artillery doesn't know where they are. Shells meant for the enemy are walking toward their position. Every blast gets closer. They need to send a message. But every runner who tries to cross no man's land disappears. So they turn to their last, strangest hope, cher ami. I know, it sounds absurd. In 1918, pigeons are the Wi-Fi that bullets can't jam. Cher ami is trained, fast, and brave. She's carried messages before, but not like this. They tie a note to her leg, coordinates a plea. Stop firing, we're here. They lift her toward the canopy, aiming her at daylight between shrapnel and branches. They let go. She launches into a sky that wants her dead. Rifle shots crack. A machine gun rakes the air. A hawk circles. Shells detonate and slap the wind out of her wings. She climbs anyway. A bullet rips through her breast. Another mangles her leg. She spins, steadies, and keeps going. Half blind with blood, one leg hanging by a thread, Cher Ami locks onto a compass that only she understands and flies. Back at headquarters, a soldier looks up and sees a scrap of life beating toward him. She crash lands hard enough to break the message tube, but the paper survives. They unfold it with shaking hands. Stop! You're killing your own men. Here are our coordinates. Orders ripple. The barrage lifts. The guns shift. A path opens. By the time relief reaches the pocket, 194 soldiers are still alive because a bird refused to fall. Medics gather around Cher Ami like she's made of glass and guts and pure stubbornness. They treat the wound in her breast. They can't save her leg, so they carve a tiny wooden one and strap it on. She recovers. Not perfectly, but enough to stand, enough to coup, enough to be honored. France decorates her. The United States celebrates her. The men she saved carry her story for the rest of their lives. And when her time finally comes, she goes to the Smithsonian. Small still, and somehow larger than history. 1 ounce of bird against tons of steel. 1 heartbeat against hundreds waiting. Her tiny body carried the weight of human lives, and she never gave up. Maybe that's the real message Cher Ami delivered. Not just coordinates, but proof that courage doesn't need size or species. When the sky is full of shrapnel and the ground is closing in, aim yourself at the light and go. If this story moved you, share it with someone who needs a reminder that even the smallest voice can save a world.